everybody! How are we doing? How is everyone? Oh, I have a little me. Why do I have a little me? Oh, I went on the wrong screen, that's why. Don't mind me. How's it going, everyone? I hope everyone's doing super well. We've got Cinder today.
Hi, hello.
Yeah, that's you.
It's me.
That's you. Oh my god, Butcher redeemed Valley Girl Apple already? So we're gonna talk like this now. Which I probably should have turned off that redeem for my throat's sake. But it's too late to go back now.
Yeah.
Oopsie!
Well, that's not ideal.
Hi,
Oh
Jeff!
God. I'm such a diva.
Oh my god, I'm such a diva. I'm such a drama queen. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my god. Okay, we need to find something to hunt. There's shiny applin! Okay, we're going to hunt shiny applin. No questions. We're going to hunt shiny applin.
We're going for the goofy ass apple.
It's not goofy. It's a little guy. That was immediate. That was the second I saw that. I was like, yep, okay, decided. That's what we're doing.
Glad I could participate in the decision making.
You realize you need 3 shiny applins? I mean, this is just a shiny badge quest, so currently we just need 1. I'll need 3 eventually. I do technically have 1 that was given to me, but I don't count it for the purposes of this challenge.
But fuck that guy. He was a gift. We don't care about him.
Actually, let's do a shiny recap before we do anything. We got our newly upgraded Piss Hero. He has graduated. He is no longer a piss baby. He is a piss hero. And after nearly soloing Larry, like, he deserves that fucking title.
Go piss girl, go.
Then we got Whack-A-Mole, the Doug Trio. We got Yoki, the Azumarill. We got Minty Claus, the Weirdeer. We got Belladonna, our shiny that we caught last time, the Oricorio. We got Portobello, the Fungus. And then we got some in the PC too, that I will quickly show off. We got Gizmo Gremlin, the Tinkatuff. Candy Floss, the Ampharos. Trans Rights, the Dunsparce. Poppers, the Lycanroc. And the one that I last caught with you, Pop-Tart, the Magnezone.
There's my goat, Pop-Tart.
There's Pop-Tart! And then all the other Pokemon on the PC are just, basically catching fodder. Or gifts. Yeah, I have like an abundance of steel types, which is actually kind of hilarious because I think steel is one of my least favorite types.
That's crazy.
Hi, Kofuhara! Hope you're doing good. Candy Floss is my favorite child, if we were to pick a favorite child. But I don't have favorite children. That would be rude. I would never pick a favorite child, ever.
Uh-huh. You're about to fucking get one.
If we got an Applin, that would become my favorite child. But bar none. 100%.
I have a favorite child because we don't have an apple yet.
Yeah, yeah. I would have a favorite child if we caught this apple.
Oh, what the fuck? You could just find Larvitar?
Apparently, yeah. Why am I doing the slow wave maneuvering? Why is this frame rate going so fucking slow? That's a better question.
Yeah, why are there 10,000 fucking monkeys?
Apple, this is a stick-up. Say something nice about yourself or else I'll shoot the Beefaru? What is a Beefaru?
I don't know what that is. Shoot that guy. I don't give a fuck.
I have no emotional attachment to that. Go for it.
He means nothing to me.
Okay, let me put these guys in the PC and grab Skeledirge because that's like my hunting Pokemon.
Mr. Dirge.
For those who don't know what a shiny badge quest is, I do have a command for it. I just constantly forget to put in the title. If you just do !shiny badge quest, it will tell you. But essentially, it's very simple. Rules are catch a shiny before every major event in the game. So every gym, Titan, star thing, all of that. And then profit? Question mark? Yeah, that, exactly. See, Death redeemed it for points. My something nice about myself is that I'm a very, like, I think I have very, what I can only describe as motherly vibes. Like, I love to take care of people. And when Captain was sick, he very much appreciated me just being able to take care of him. Of course, now I'm sick. But...
I have one. You actually fill up the water filter.
I was complaining to Cinder moments before the stream started that as much as I love Captain, one of my biggest gripes I have with him, and considering this is one of my biggest gripes, that says a lot about how wonderful he is, but like, he never fills up our water filter, ever, and it drives me insane. I feel like it's always low, and I don't think that's because of me. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm the stupid one. I don't know.
Maybe you're the big water drinker.
I definitely drink more water. I mean, I think I've talked about this with you. I'm, like, aside from Diet Coke, I don't drink soda or anything, really. Like, I rarely drink sodas, except for Diet Coke. Diet Coke is my soda drug of choice. And, like, I don't really drink juices or anything like that. Just water or Diet Coke. More often than not.
For me, it's like, I drink a lot of water at work. That's like all I drink. We have, we have a soda fountain machine.
Yeah, so you might as
But
well.
I just get the water.
Like...
The water's really good. But, and that's very good because at home, I don't drink any water because I drink 99% sweet tea. I'm a big sweet tea guy.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I'll also drink like coffee and tea, I guess.
Honestly.
But
yeah, for me, coffee and tea are like especially coffee for me is like an outlier. I wouldn't consider that a drink that I drink because I'm thirsty. I drink it because I want coffee.
yeah, exactly.
Like I couldn't imagine drinking coffee with a meal without having water on the side as an actual drink.
I refuse to do a tier list of every shiny Pokemon. The way the tier list time thing works, Chaos, is I will do a tier list of your choosing if it's something I can do in a reasonable amount of time. Otherwise, I pick what the tier list is.
I'm trying to think, what would I make you do a tier list of?
The every shiny Pokemon tier list, trust me, is something I want to do. I haven't forgotten. I was rewatching the every just normal Pokemon tier list I did, like the VOD for that, which you can find on YouTube if anyone hasn't seen it. But I was thinking to myself, maybe I should do the shiny Pokemon one sometime before the end of the year. But I've got a lot of stuff I want to do in December, so I don't know if I can fit another big stream.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, December will be like the shitty small VTuber awards.
You get funky apple juice. That's horrifying.
Yeah, no, it's terrifying.
You squish those motherfuckers.
Skelegeorge walks up to them and steps on them. Like, that's what it is. Arcade Fire! Thank you so much for subbing! Welcome to the Orchard! Why didn't that play the sound? It made the sound, but it didn't make my sound. Thank you for following as well. Welcome. I'm glad you were able to come. Also, I apologize for sniffling a whole bunch. I am, like I said, sick. That's why I haven't been streaming like all week, because I've been kind of off and on, not feeling good. And now I'm in the fun part of a cold where, you just like are super stuffed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this frame rate is like abysmal.
You just fight for your life to breathe.
Why is this frame rate so bad? Like, what the fuck?
You're getting hacked by the damn apples.
Hang on. Yeah, it just seems to be a Scarvy issue. Because it will, like, pick up every now and then. What the fuck? Weird. You found a burger place that tops their burgers with fried eggs? Oh my god. I used to live by, like, a diner. And, like, here's a weird fact about me. I love a good clubhouse sandwich. Like, if I can go to a place and get a good clubhouse sandwich, like, that is peak. That is one of my favorite things to order from, like, any place that does them. Just as long as they're done well. But, like, this place was a breakfast kind of dinery place. And they would top their, like, clubhouse sandwich with a fried egg, and it was so fucking good.
A fried egg can make, like, any damn sandwich better. Fried eggs are so fucking good.
I'm warm. Give me 2 seconds. I've developed like an appreciation lately for just like eggs. Like eggs in general. I've never been a huge egg person. Like I like eggs, but they're not something that I'd like go out of my way to have, you know? But I've been so sick in the past like 2 months, just off and on. And when I'm sick, I'm like, I want something that I can eat and enjoy, but that, like, you know, isn't... that is something that I'm not gonna feel bad about eating while I'm sick. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want a fucking crazy ass, like, gourmet meal while I'm sick. I want something easy that is just like, you know, food, basically.
I want 2 fried eggs and a potato, please.
Yeah, no, honestly.
All my heart desires currently.
Like, so I kept just, yeah, having eggs. Like, just over easy or sunny side up eggs. And that was my meal. That and toast. Why am I getting bapped? What the fuck?
Most days.
What did I do? Why am I getting bapped? Chaos is bapping me. Why am I getting bapped?
You just deserve it.
Hi, Scottyzilla. Hope you're doing good. You haven't fed the cat? I fed my cat.
Did you feed my cat? He's sitting on my bed right now.
No, does Rookie want food?
No, he doesn't deserve it anyway. He's a piece of shit.
Oh, okay. Shit.
He just screams.
So does Lucky.
He's a big screamer.
Ah! I didn't want to run into
And I'm
this
fucking
apple.
sick of it.
Oh,
Like I jumped you.
the problem with this, if I find a shiny applin, is like I have a preference for apple ton, but I also do really like Flabble.
Mm-hmm.
I
They're really cool.
don't want to choose between them.
Just keep him as a little baby app.
I probably would evolve it into Appleton if I am, to be honest. I really like Appleton. There's just something about it that, I don't know, just round apple pie boy. Like, that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
You saw me venting an electrical? This isn't Among Us. You don't see shit.
Among Us.
Among Us is one of those games that I keep telling myself that I want to play more of. And, like, you know, organize more just little collab things for.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been telling myself that for like 2 months. Or 3 months.
Well, if you do, let me know, because I would love to play Among Us on stream.
Hell yeah.
Live.
It's very fun to play on stream. I think just because it's a game that, like, first of all, there's the fun, like, social deduction aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
And just the ability to, like, you know, lie to people.
One thing I've wanted to do in any D&D group is to just, before we do like a big campaign, like maybe like we're about to do the big end fight scene or something, we really need to be in our characters, we just play like a game like that where we have to be our characters.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun.
Like imagine you catch Vince in Medbay and Among Us is like, whoa, I was just searching around, you know? And then he just stabs you.
For those who don't
That'd be
know,
so funny.
Cinder is one of the players in my D&D game.
Yeah, I have a mob boss portal.
Yeah.
He's a scheming little shit. Well, big shit. He's sad as fuck. Because he's a turtle. Do you think you can make some 3 NPCs that are turtles that wear sunglasses and they're definitely not the Squirtle Squad?
100%. I'm insulted that you think I don't already have a plan for that. Hi, Win. How are you doing? Look at all the apple. Oh, okay. There's not many apple left. That means we need to start proper resetting. Look at all the apple. Look at them. Look at how cute they are. I love them. What little guys. I'm gonna run around though because this, like, they're so tiny. So the trickiest part for this will just be like making sure that we've seen them all before we reset. Oh my god, you're shiny hunting for an Arceus? Legendary shiny hunts are just something I cannot do.
It's mind-numbing.
What do you mean there's not enough fucking space here? Shut up, game. No, I just like...
Let's move on anyway, goddammit.
With something like this, it's a lot easier to see all of the encounters. But like, I've seen so many videos of people like soft resetting over shiny legendaries. Just because like, when you're kind of in that just like, yep, reset, yep, reset, yep, reset mindset, like it becomes almost just automatic in your body. Mm-hmm. Whereas like with this, I'm forced to like run around and look at all these different Pokemon.
And participate.
Like, I would cry if I accidentally reset over a shiny.
Did you see the dude who got 2 shinies at the same time and reset?
I would lose my fucking mind.
He was playing Emerald. He had about, I don't remember who it was. Hopefully someone in chat knows. He was doing an Emerald where he had 5 Emeralds on his screen. And he got 2, I think it was 2 start Tricos at the same time, and reset for both of them. And just if that happened to me, I'm done. That's the last.
I'm never shiny hunting again. Like
I lost access to. I can't.
If I find shinies naturally, all right, but I'm never purposely hunting for shinies ever again. Like, end of my shiny hunting career.
Mm-hmm.
Applin, please shine for me. I love you so. I was planning on turning that into a full song, and then I'm like, maybe that's not a good idea while you're sick.
Yeah, I know.
I've never had a shiny of any kind blow up on me.
I don't think I have.
I think
if I had it, it wasn't anything crazy.
Subconsciously am afraid of that, so I've never shiny hunted like anything that could blow up.
Yeah, I think you're a real Satanist if you like shiny hunt the Safari Zone. I couldn't.
Oh my god, why shiny hunt the Safari Zone? That's miserable. Shiny hunt those Pokemon in other games.
Super lucky thing just running away because they fucking felt like it.
Yeah. Just running away because, you know, they didn't like the bait I threw at them. You hit 3 months on HRT! Yay! That's exciting for you.
Let's go.
I love that for you. Oh, there's a little guy in here. I can't see him. There he is. He's red. We're fine. But, like, that's the problem. They're so fucking tiny that, like, they might be hidden in these fucking bushes.
Yeah. I remember when I was trying to finish the Pokedex for Scarlet and Violet, one of the last ones I got was an Applin because I just could not fucking find one.
Yeah, they're tiny little shits. I don't blame you.
Yeah, they're hidden in the trees and shit.
So, okay, I joked about it in the tweet that I made for us going live, but last time we talked about Pop-Tarts. So I feel like we gotta talk about some other, like, childhood snack. Keep it like a weird ongoing theme.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to think of which one.
Did you ever have chicken biscuits as a kid?
Chicken biscuits?
Hold on, is that what they're called? They're like crackers. But they're called chicken biscuits.
I don't think so.
This might be an American thing, I'm not sure.
I've never heard of that. Or at least I don't think I have. If you could show me a picture, I'd be curious.
Yeah.
Send it to me. Fruit by the Foot is goated, even still.
I was never a huge fan of like Fruit by the Foot and Gushers and shit. I liked them when I had them, but I never like asked my mom, "Hey, could you buy this for me?"
No, I asked my mom to buy me Fruit by the Foot fucking constantly. I went over to my mom's place the last time I was home, and she like had a box of Fruit by the Foot.
Yeah,
my mom and my stepdad, and I was like, "What the fuck? You guys are like 50." What do you have Fruit by the Foot?
This is for us youngins. Give me my damn.
Well, no, it was just
snack.
I didn't know it was something that my mom liked, and she was like, "No, it's just like it's kind of a nice little snack every now and then." And I'm like, "Okay, fair enough. I won't fault you." I was just confused.
My second choice as a kid was always Cheez-Its. I'm a big Cheez-Its guy.
Cheez-Its are really good. You call it Winders? Fruit by the Foot? Okay, you sent me a picture of this thing. Hang on. No, I've never seen that before.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen chicken in a biscuit. What the fuck is that? Well, clearly it's a cracker.
I think it's just got
but
like chicken, like bouillon powder on the edges of it.
Oh, that actually sounds pretty good.
Crazy to me. Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's so like out of the ordinary for snacks. Because normally they're not like meat flavored, unless they're like a specific flavor.
Yeah, yeah.
Like obviously you could get like steak flavored Pringles or whatever, but like most of the time their original flavor isn't something like that. So as a kid, I always thought it was the coolest shit. It was one of my favorite snacks, but like I didn't have it very often. So every time I had it, it was like an event.
Where'd the fucking Applin disappear? Did they like hide in the rain?
You're hiding the apples under your hat.
They don't like the rain? Is that it? Where the fuck did they go? Oh, okay, there's one. I think I just strayed too far away from where they were supposed to be. I can only see the two. And a Spidops, for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know where the rest of them went, so I guess we'll just reset this one and pray. Gushers are a snack I never really, like, I liked, but I never really had very often.
Mm-hmm.
I remember thinking Gushers were good, though.
I know as a kid, my dad never had a lot of snacks because he's not a chip eater, but my mother is a goddamn chip fiend, and I know both me and my brother got it from her.
I am not a...
So, like, we always have chips in this fucking house.
I am not a chip person. Like, I can think of maybe, like, the only chip I will willingly go out and eat is, like just tortilla chips.
I'll eat tortilla chips just straight up.
Yeah,
Tortilla
same.
chips are good.
But I won't... I'm not a huge, like, potato chip person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I in general am way more of a sweet than savory person, but... The ideal, though, is, like, a perfect mix of those two things. Like a chocolate-covered pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the shit!
I have a small bag of yogurt-covered raisins on my desk.
I wish so desperately that I could bring, like, nuts into work. I can't because, you know, peanut allergies and shit.
Of allergy, yeah.
But, like, the way I would just pop things like chocolate-covered cashews or peanuts or almonds or what have you. Like, and just have that be a full-on snack. And that would be perfect for me too, because like I discovered that if I don't eat like at a certain point in the day, I start to feel like really faint. I should probably get that properly checked out. But like
yeah, no, I don't like that too.
And a lot of the time, I need something specifically like iron rich because I'm also anemic. But, like, you know, something like a nut would be perfect in that regard. But I can't have that. So I must look like the most unhealthy well, I can't have that at work, at least.
Why'd you say it like that? A nut, you proclaimed.
Because it would be perfect, and I can't have it. So I must look like the most unhealthy motherfucker in the world to, like, my coworkers, because I'll regularly just have, like, dark chocolate. Because that's a little something that I can snack on that is also iron rich. It's either that or I just bring, like, an entire fucking bag of spinach and chomp on that, but...
Why don't you just use the iron fish, idiot?
Because I just want a little fucking snack! Like...
You have an iron fish? Is that, like, a useful thing?
I thought you were just referring to, like, fish in general, because fish is very iron.
No, do you know what the iron fish is?
No. What is that?
It's literally an iron fish that you put in your water, you boil it, and it takes out just enough iron to where your water has like iron rich.
Oh.
And it's important for like families who like their whole thing is that they're like they all suffer with iron deficiency.
What the
and
fuck?
It supplements them.
I've never heard of that.
So like if you're making pasta for water or whatever, and you're gonna throw it into your sauce or whatever, you throw the fish in there. And you just take it out when it's done.
Huh.
And it leaches just enough iron into it.
Oh my god. This game...
I think it's a specific kind of fish that, like, someone, like, made. Different kind of metal that, like, leaches the exact amount that you need, but...
This game keeps fucking yelling at me. For, like, trying to have my picnic on a slope. And I'm like, fuck you. Just let me have my picnic.
I'll have a picnic wherever I want. I can ride this fucking motorbike lizard who just walks around and can fly. I'm gonna put my picnic wherever the fuck I want. How about that, huh?
Don't tell me what to do. Oh, look at the way they roll around. That's adorable. Listen to my Skeledirge scream. He's perfect. I always feel bad whenever I do these shiny hunting streams because Skeledirge's cry is probably the worst for people to listen to because it's just wah. But, meh, you guys could deal with it. Okay, no shiny this time around. Popeye apple, yeah, like just me and my bag of spinach. I don't think it would be bad. I think it would be kind of nice. I like spinach. I'd eat spinach straight up.
I like spinach. I'm a spinach enjoyer.
Yeah, no, I'd eat straight up spinach. I've done it before.
I like cooking it, but like I'll totally throw it like whenever I rarely on, you know, every blue moon or whatever. If I go to Subway, I always get spinach on my sandwich. I actually bought some spinach today because I'm going to make quiche.
Hell yeah.
Well, quiches. I'm making a bunch of mini ones.
I really want, and I was talking to like my family about this yesterday, because my mom and my sister and I had a chat. But I want to this year go really hard on Christmas baking. Like I just want to make a shit ton of stuff. And so I'm like mentally planning shit that I want to make. So I want to make like, you know, stuff that you'd expect for Christmas. I don't know what you all have in terms of Christmas baking. Everyone's home, I think, is different in that regard. But like, my mom always makes chocolate covered peanut butter balls, and I made those last year, so I'm gonna make that again. We always have like these like peanut butter marshmallow confetti squares.
That sounds fucking good.
I feel like that might be my specific culture kind of thing. I think it is like
I've never heard of it, but that sounds fucking good.
It's like a Mennonite thing.
Huh?
Okay, that's
the
a whole.
Swordsman from Kirby?
No, Mennonite.
Oh, I thought you said Mennonite. Like,
basically,
what does he have to do with peanut butter marshmallow squares?
Mennonite is like a pretty big culture in like the central parts of Canada. It's basically like it is a religion, which I am not religious, but like basically German immigrants who came to Canada like during the war, and like kind of developed their own culture that's like a mix of kind of German culture, Ukrainian culture, and like Russian, like all sorts of different things. But that's what I mostly am, on my mom's side at least. But like there's a lot of unique foods in that regard. And a lot of unique like baking specifically. But like these confetti squares are basically just like peanut butter, like the colored mini marshmallows, specifically those ones. You can't use normal marshmallows, that just doesn't work. I can't explain why.
If you do.
No, I can't explain why, it just doesn't taste as good. And then like butterscotch chips. It's really, really good. If I make them, I'll make sure to send you a picture.
Like I said, sounds good. You definitely got it.
I really want to make them because I've been craving them for a while.
I know on my dad's side, because obviously I have a dad and a mom's side. Mom's side's technically not my mom's side, it's my stepdad's side, but my mom's family is so like separated, and those who are here are kind of pieces of shit.
Yeah.
So we don't have a family thing, so we go to my stepdad's. On my dad's side, it's a smaller family get together, and it's basically only my grandma who bakes, and she just makes like really fucking good pies. She'll make like a chocolate pie or a cream pie, and then like a pumpkin pie when it's Thanksgiving. And then on my stepdad's side, it's like a much bigger family, like an actual family get together.
Okay.
And they have like a bunch of desserts. They load each other up with shit. They'll get like Rice Krispie treats. They'll make like 7 types of fucking cookies.
Yeah.
And then always some like random shit, like some throw shit into a bar and call it a day kind of stuff. And it's good. I don't know what I'd call it.
Yeah. No. Similar here. My dad's side of the family, like I never do shit with them. They live in an entire different province, and I mean, now I basically have no relationship with my dad, so similarly with his family. But my mom's side of the family, like, is like 3 separate fucking gatherings. Because we have such a big family. So it's like, there's the gathering that's just my mom's stepdad and like their kids and their kids' spouses or partners. And then there's a more extended one that includes my grandma, my aunts, uncles, cousins, specifically like my mom's sisters and my mom's mom. And then there's a much larger one that's like basically anyone from my mom's side of the family who can make it. Like the entire that side of the family is invited.
Mm-hmm.
The entire Seed family. And it's like a very big event. Usually, like, we rent out a convention center for it. Everyone brings food. Like, I mean, a lot of my aunts and uncles are retired and wealthy, so, you know, they can afford to rent out a convention center.
I mean, yeah, if you got a massive family and you need to do something like that, obviously you could just have a lot of the wealthier ones just pitch in. And
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that big of a deal.
But like, my one aunt, my mom's older sister, she will like go fucking hard for baking. Like, she is works part-time, has really bad ADHD, and like will hyperfixate and make like a million things in the span of like 2 days type of woman.
Mm-hmm.
Where she'll just spend like 2 days straight doing nothing but baking, and then also bake numerous other times in the month leading up to Christmas.
You know, locking herself in the lab for a few days.
Yeah, that's basically like what it is. I mean, she's great at it. It's fantastic. Like, she makes amazing baked goods. But I'm like, I wanna, maybe not to that scale because I just don't have the time, but I wanna rival that a little bit this year, I think, is my goal. But she'll make like a million different things. She'll make like various kinds of truffles. She'll make like from scratch Nanaimo bars, which is a Canadian thing, so if you've never heard of that, I don't blame you.
Oh, what bars?
Nanaimo bars.
Nanaimo?
Nanaimo.
Yeah, I've never heard of that in my life.
Yeah.
You can just make that up right now and I believe you.
It's a Canadian dish. It's like chocolate, kind of a cream layer, and then like a chocolate coconut bottom. It's really, really good.
So like a slightly better Mounds bar.
Yeah, basically.
Not even slightly better. Sounds like a gourmet Mounds bar.
Yeah.
I like coconut. That sounds pretty fucking good.
I love coconut. I adore coconut, and Captain does not like coconut. So I like have all these things that I want to make with coconut in them that I'm like, I'm gonna be the only one eating them, so I don't want to make them just for me.
Mm-hmm.
Half of the joy of like cooking and baking, in my opinion, is to like make something for someone else. But maybe I'll whip out some of those things for Christmas. Because I have a family that actually likes and appreciates coconut. It's okay, we're all entitled to our opinions. But if you don't like coconut, your opinions are wrong, and that's fine.
Yeah, you're kind of stupid. don't remember. Are you a tomato hater?
Yes, I hate tomatoes.
I can't fucking believe you.
I
hate tomato haters, but I think I always surround myself with tomato haters, which makes it that much fucking worse.
Sorry.
Like every time I talk to one of my close friends and be like, "What is your opinion on tomatoes?" They're like, "I hate them. If I eat them raw, I'll shoot them." And I'm like,
For me, it's entirely a texture thing. Like, raw tomatoes are gross, like, cooked tomatoes are gross, but I love the flavor of tomatoes.
Yeah, no, I that's what it is most of the time.
Like,
what was that?
I took a sip of my Diet Coke, and my bottle freaked out.
Your bottle fucking struck a bonus.
Hang on, maybe I can make it look weirder.
That was so good.
It freaks out if I get too far away from the webcam.
It got so close, it just winked at me like, what are you fucking planning?
No, again, when, like, the flavor of tomatoes are fantastic. Like, Cinder, I sent you a picture of, like, that goulash I made. Whenever it was. It would have been ages ago now, but, like, that...
The last Shiny Speaks, honestly.
Yeah, it was before then, I think.
Okay.
But... I, like, used an entire can of, like, crushed tomatoes in that. I had to pick around them because I'm a picky motherfucker, but it tasted delicious. Your model looked like you told a bad joke and was waiting for a reaction. I mean, that's my everyday, so...
But, like, my stepdad also doesn't like the tomatoes, and I remember for my graduation, my high school graduation, I wanted to make something, and I wanted to make some pasta salad, and I just don't normally talk to this person, to my stepdad a whole lot. We just don't interact a crazy amount. We have, like, no shared interests. And, like, it's not like I don't like them, it's just, we kind of just walk past each other in the house.
Yeah, I understand that.
I remember my mom sheepishly walked up to me and was like, "Hey, can you make half of that without some tomatoes for Steve?" I'm like, the motherfucker couldn't ask me himself. But it was funny because like just recently that we were talking about it, and I don't remember what I was doing. I was making something that like I think it was like butter chicken or something that requires tomatoes. And he was like, "You leave the tomatoes out?" And I was like, "No, it's part of the dish." And he started pouting. And Mom started like getting on his ass because they argue, like they don't argue a lot when they argue it just as like they don't hate each other, but they get into their arguments.
Yeah.
Kind of type of thing. And she was ripping his ass like, you eat fucking salsa. You eat salsa that has tomatoes in it. She'd be like, I don't know. It's just so funny. Fucking fraud tomato hater.
I'm one of those people that like. I will fully admit, I'm very picky. I've gotten better over the years. I'm definitely not as bad as I once was. But, like, I also understand that there's some, like, foods that are integral to certain meals. Like, you know, you can't make, for example, butter chicken without tomatoes.
Yeah.
Like, and I think a lot of people, when they're cooking, have the idea that you could just take shit out. And that flavor and everything will be okay. And it's like, yeah, you might be able to if you know what you're doing. If you know, like, ways to substitute a similar kind of flavor.
Mm-hmm. But tomatoes specifically are just so, like, weird. There's not a lot of things that are similar to tomatoes that could really replace them.
Yeah, exactly.
When they're, like, the main... Like, if they're, like, a side part, like in a pasta salad, like, if you just throw in chopped tomatoes, you could easily replace that with another vegetable. You don't have to have that.
Oh, 100%.
Like, what... Who the fuck's making marinara sauce with, like, cucumbers? Like, no one's doing that. That's not a thing.
Sounds horrific. Jesus Christ. All I'm picturing is like a guacamole-esque thing, but with cucumbers. Like, yeah, it would just be like water and maybe some like mashed up skin. Like, it wouldn't be good. Jesus Christ.
You like to talk
To tomatoes.
I don't know anything. I don't know any of the other words, but I just know that.
Veggie tales, veggie tales, veggie tales, veggie tales. It's honestly incredible how. Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, it was at the same time. Continue.
It's honestly incredible how VeggieTales is a very, like, strong Christian-focused piece of media, but is genuinely really fucking good. Like,
yeah,
there's not a lot of those.
I grew up Catholic.
Like, there's not a lot of good, clearly Christian-focused media, where, like, God is good is at the whole of the message.
The whole thing.
But VeggieTales managed to do it.
It might be peak.
Yeah, it is peak. I went through like I go down like rabbit holes on shit like YouTube, where I'll watch like one video on something and then all of a sudden I've watched like 10 videos on that same thing. So I went down a VeggieTales rabbit hole where I just watched like a compilation of different VeggieTales clips, and it's like, no, this show is still really fucking funny. Well, also, you know, being, I wouldn't even necessarily say it's preachy, but like, you know, having strong biblical themes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because VeggieTales wanted to tell a story rather than scream at the children, follow the Bible or you go to hell. I want to say that the name of the movie is just simply called Finding Jesus. But there's a movie I've debated throwing on just in the background as like a shit watch. Not to actually pay attention to, just to like play, you know, video games while it's on, sort of thing. But it's like, it's one of those shitty, like, bootleg, versions of, like, Disney movies. So this one's specifically, like, a bootleg Finding Nemo. And it has, like, the worst animation ever. And like, just from the little preview that Amazon Prime shows you, the like, dialogue is like, we know that we can do anything through the power of God! And it's like, I am so curious for the full thing. Like, I think it would be really funny just to throw on and just see, you know? Just see how my night goes with that.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, basically. I am a big, like, fuck it, let's see what happens person when it comes to media. Like, the amount of times I've said to Captain that we should buy a copy of Balan Wonderworld just to get, like, really, really, like, shit-faced and play one night is, like, far too many. Like, one of these days I'm gonna actually do it. And that game goes on sale all the fucking time. But I think I would be willing to buy it at full price just for the bit. Like...
Gotta commit to the bit.
Anyway, if anyone wants to get really fucking shit-faced with me and play through all Balan Wonderworld on stream, hit me up. I'm not joking. Like, actually.
It's possible. I haven't been drinking a whole lot, because I know one of the last times I got, like, super drunk, I got sick the next few days, which was completely, like, not a part of it.
Yeah.
But it just convinced my brain, it made my brain think, okay, drinking bad, don't do that. So I could not hold my alcohol. I couldn't even stand the taste of it.
That's fair.
And other factors that I think you know about, but I won't go into detail. Just bad experiences with drinking in general. So for the past, I've just been trying to like socially drink with friends and just like, because I don't drink a whole lot, but I want to be able to drink like socially when people want to.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be just filled with bad experiences. So I've been trying to do that more often, just like hang out with people and drink. And so I had one of my friends over who like actually went to college. Like I went to college, but I went to a community college and I just drove there every day. I didn't like move to a dorm or anything.
Yeah, yeah. It's a completely different
actually,
experience.
Yeah, no, he actually moved, and I called him a professional drinker. Not because he like got drunk a lot, but because like you can just tell this motherfucker went to colleges and he went to parties. So like he came over and we started drinking, and before I even pulled anything out, he had a cup of something and was just kind of walking around my house. Motherfucker, you just did that naturally. You just pulled that out of your ass. Was that a green dye?
Was it?
Dude on the right? Oh, okay, no. You got covered in grass.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I didn't think so, but now you have me second guessing myself.
That's it. But, well, I'd rather say something and not be right.
Yeah, no. I do appreciate it.
You just miss his ass. He's itty bitty.
I do appreciate that.
But like, so for most of the time, like when it comes to drinking, I can't handle the alcohol taste.
Yeah.
So I need something that doesn't like taste strong with alcohol.
Mhm.
And he brought like a bunch of stuff because he just had like a bunch of shit from when he party because he's home now. He's back in this town.
Sorry.
He's done with college.
Sorry. Gonna interrupt just for a second because I just noticed I don't have my phone on me. And now I'm paranoid of where I put that. So give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
Go searching for it.
I'll be right back.
Alright. How we doing today, chat? What's everyone's favorite Pokemon? Mine is Field because he's the smallest, cutest, roundest boy. Oh god, she's increasing in size.
Okay, I apologize. I'm back.
Did you find it?
What?
Did you find it?
Yes, I did. I'm just like
Alright, cool.
a paranoid person, and like if I don't have my phone on me, I'm convinced that something is going to happen. And like someone will
totally
need to
fair.
reach me.
I'm a similar way.
Like
I won't go anywhere without my phone. That shit's on my body at all times.
I think I've just been in that situation like one too many times. Where like I've needed to be reached quickly or needed to reach other people quickly. Anyway, sorry, continue your story.
But so like he started drinking and I invited him and one of my other friends over. Just nothing crazy. We were gonna watch something and do like a drinking game, but we never did because both of them went home super early. They with rides, obviously. No one drank and drove. But he brought a few things for me to try, and he had an almond flavored, like I think it's called amaretto, like bitters, something like that.
Amaretto was so good.
I've never had that in my life. That shit was so good because it tasted like cherry, and I was like, this is the greatest shit I've ever had in my fucking life. I need to go pick some up, and I haven't gone and bought anything yet, so I'll have to go find some. But that shit was good.
There is a donut place near where I used to live that was like it marketed itself as like a gourmet donut shop, which okay, but like they had a lot of weird flavors. Like of course your classic donut flavors, but if you were going there, you were going there for like the weird shit. But one they had was like a cherry amaretto donut, and it was so fucking good. It had like almonds on top too, and it was just like, ugh, like a cherry glaze with like a little bit of amaretto in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, oh, so fucking good. But no, I am also not a big drinker. Like, I will basically drink when I'm near my family, because my family are big social drinkers. Which is not a criticism, just that's the way my family are, and it's like, whatever. Or occasionally just like, you know, I've had a long week sort of thing, I'll have a drink or two on the weekend. Or on a Friday night. Although lately, Captain, the last time we went to the liquor mart, bought like salted caramel Baileys. And we've just been throwing that into hot chocolate. And it's like, that's dangerous because it's so perfectly like in there that it hardly even tastes.
Totally masks it.
It hardly even tastes like alcohol. It just tastes like salted caramel and hot chocolate. And it's like, I could drink like 5 cups of that. But, you know, if you have a shot of alcohol in that each,
yes, then it'll fuck you up.
like, then it's like, okay. Hi, Saluna.
Yeah, I learned something very funny. It's very funny to me because, you know, when I was younger and like I wasn't like stealing alcohol, but I would try to get drunk and I'd ask my parents like, hey, do you care if I asked my mom like, hey, do you care if I drink? She's like, cool, as long as you stay home and you don't do anything crazy. And I'm trying to get drunk, and it'd take me so long, and I didn't know why. I was like, how the fuck do people do this? Because this is also when I hated the taste of alcohol. Turns out I'm also just very good at holding my alcohol. Like, it takes a lot for me because my family are heavy drinkers, which is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
So it's like a generational thing. I don't know what the word for it is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But like, that ability comes specifically from my parents and grandparents.
Yeah, that's actually interesting to me because I consider myself not a lightweight, but I don't think I get to the point of having fun pretty easily, in my opinion. And so, like, maybe not drunk, but like, I get tipsy very quickly. God, Apple, you're Canadian, right? Have you seen the PSA commercial that goes, drugs, 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 some are good, some are bad, drugs, 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 ask your mommy or ask your dad. Does that answer your question?
I think that is the question.
Oh god, now I'm remembering a whole other fucking commercial. And I need to send it to you, Cinder. Because I think this is a Canadian commercial. So you never got subjected to this. It was a commercial, warning. I'll put it in chat too, so you all can experience. You know what? I'm just gonna play it on stream. Fuck it. But it was a commercial warning kids against putting shit in their mouths. And it was a whole fucking song with the freakiest puppets I've ever seen.
Oh god.
I'm pulling it up now. Hang on. I'm pulling it up on stream. I don't know if you'll be able to.
Okay.
I'll send it to you too because I don't think you'll be able to hear it.
Well, I can turn on the sound.
Fair enough. Hang on,
I just have it muted because I'll get double of your thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Are you guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are always telling you, don't put that in your mouth?
What the
Let's find
fuck?
out.
It's super
Why
quiet.
are we on television anyway? We're here
I can
to
turn
tell
it
a
up
little story about why
if
you
you
shouldn't
want.
put things into your mouth when you don't know
Yeah.
what they are, and why you
Yeah, no,
shouldn't
that might
take
scar me as a
anything
kid,
a stranger
honestly.
tries to give you. Why not? Because
Okay,
if you
blah,
ate
blah,
some,
blah. You just want to get to the song.
I don't want to be sick.
and that's why before you eat anything,
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I love you. Can I eat the guitar?
no,
Oh.
but you can argue.
Okay, I wasn't really hungry anyway. Well, wait, maybe a little bit.
Okay, everybody, if you see something that you want to eat,
I
before
also
you
like how
do
this is
anything,
1992. Like,
remember
this makes you
fact.
seem so much older than you
Put it
are.
in your mouth, don't you put
Being
it
like,
in
yeah, I
your
remember seeing this on
mouth.
TV.
Stuff it in your face. Don't stuff it in your face. Though it might look good to eat. Though it might look good to eat. And it might look good to taste. And it might look good to taste. You could get sick. Real quick. Real sick. Real ick. Don't you put it in your mouth.
Okay, I'm not gonna force you guys to listen to all of this, but I needed to share that.
Definitely interesting.
Also, look, 1992, I was not born then,
Yeah, I know.
so...
That's what I'm saying. Like, it makes you, like, just, like, out of context, it makes you seem a whole lot older than you.
I mean, I guess. But... Don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth, don't stuff it in your face, don't stuff it in your face. Canadian commercials were fucking weird, y'all. You guys also don't know the legend of the house hippo.
What the fuck is the legend of the house?
It was a whole thing on basically don't believe what you see online. The only problem is it didn't do its job very well because lots of people believed it was a real thing. It was just basically like, like, you know, a little commercial talking about the house hippo, like a species of hippo that could live in your house and was like really fucking tiny. And like as a kid, I totally thought that was a real thing. And apparently,
There's a hippo in your house?
well, like, not that there was a hippo in my house, but that just there was a type of hippo that could live in people's houses, and it was like, I want a pet house hippo. That's adorable,
That'd be awesome.
right?
Like a pot-bellied pig, but a little hippo.
But like, yeah, apparently I was definitely not the only young Canadian who thought the house hippo was a real thing. Because I think at the end of the commercial, like, they didn't say, don't believe what you see online. It just, like, it set, like, had the words. But, like, as a young child who's learning how to read, like, I don't fucking know what that says.
But it's like, who's looking at the screen? You're mesmerized by the house hippo.
Yeah, I'm too busy
Really
being
lost the
like,
kid.
oh, the house hippo. I need that. Yeah, the size of a mouse or something. Yeah, it was very small. Which, the size of a mouse-sized hippo? That's so cute. I want a mouse-sized hippo. That's adorable. I think all animals would be cuter if they were shrunk down to the size of a mouse. Except for whales. Whales are already perfect.
It's already peaked.
Oh, I got so excited. Coming close to this one.
I thought he was green.
Coming close to this one, the grass was like perfectly concealing it, so I didn't see any red.
Yeah, this guy's kind of taking a while. He's tired.
Yeah. And we've been going for a little over an hour. It's not too bad. I've tried hunting Applin on this exact stream before, though. Like,
You couldn't get them? Is that why you got gifted one?
No, it was just... some person came into chat and was like, hey, would you like some shinies? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm okay, but, like, thanks. And then they were like, I have an Applin. And I'm like, fuck. You found my weakness.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, though, like, I do, like, enjoy the hunt of it too much. So, I don't want shinies just given to me. That's no fun.
Yeah.
And God, hacked shinies? Ugh, fuck that. I hate doing, like, wonder locks and stuff. Because half of the shit you're given is just hacked shinies. And it's like, the names are shit like...
You know what would be so cool? What I've always wanted to do?
ShinyForFree.com. Anyways. Sorry, you were saying?
It would be cool if we did an egg lock.
I legit want to... I think I've tweeted about this, and I think you have responded. I want to
Probably
do an egg lock so fucking bad. Because I want people to be able to, like, send me eggs. Like,
I always thought that was cool as a kid.
I have looked into it, and looked into programs for it. Like, I've looked into PK Hex, and, like, jetting in the eggs myself.
Mm-hmm.
The other way I could do it is people could just, like, breed fucking things and send that to me, but I think less people would submit them then.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I'd want to turn this into a big fucking thing where it's like, yeah, I have a 4-month for, like, 2 months or something of, like, send me eggs. Every person can send, like, 3 or something. And I'll get them into a game and then stream it all when it's done. But, like, that would be so fun. I would love to figure out how to do that.
It would be so cool.
Why? Why do you forsake me, Lord? Sorry, again, it was another one.
God, you made it again.
I was like, turning, making sure. I have so many projects I want to do, though. Like, I have a list on my phone of just stream ideas. Like, of just things I want to do sometime in the next however long. I mean, I try and do one big event per month. The only reason I didn't do one this month is because of the small VTuber awards next month, which is a lot of fucking work.
Yeah.
I learned from my mistakes of last year. I'm trying to do multiple events back to back. That being said, I do want to do a birthday subathon next month. But that'll probably just be like a day. On like a 8-hour stream or something. Where it's just for funsies. And people can send me money because it's my birthday if they want to, but they don't have to. Just turn it into a silly thing. Maybe that's when I do the shiny Pokemon list. Who knows?
Maybe. Only time will tell.
Yep. Fucking... There's tons of space. I don't know what you're talking about, Pokemon.
Stop fucking with me.
I see the space! I'm in it!
Kick these fucking apples out of here. I don't care if they're in my way.
Something I was
Pull off the
reminded
damn
of
table.
yesterday, because for those who don't know, I was on Thorn Gabo's channel yesterday doing a video game OST quiz, and Thorn was an incredible host. Did an amazing job. Death or any other mod, if you're here, could you shout out Thorn, because that was seriously so fucking fun. And Death was also there, so if Death shouts out Thorn, it's a shout out from the both of us, I feel. But, all that did was remind me that I really want to do, some form of quiz show type thing on stream. I know I've floated the idea with you before, Cinder, of doing you've seen the type of silly fucking Pokemon quiz show thing.
Yeah, that Alpharad does.
Yeah, that Alpharad and Jaded Animations have done before.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something like that. Where, the questions are shit like, which Pokemon is most likely to, have 1,000 hours in League of Legends?
Yeah. Which of these Pokemon has eaten an apple on?
Which of these Pokemon which Pokemon would taste the best? Questions like that, where it's just completely just whatever answer you give me, whatever logic you can present.
Yeah. It's these Pokemon all have the brain of a supercomputer. But which one could actually use a computer the best?
Yeah, shit like that. Just get, a handful of my friends who, really know Pokemon. I've also debated doing, a Jeopardy-style game on stream. I've looked into, pre-made kind of Jeopardy things and just, switching out the pre-made shit for my own questions.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be fun, depending on what I do. I mean, I could just do, a generic video game Jeopardy. Have categories like music or synopsis or what have you. I don't know. Nintendo specifically, or I'm spitballing. These are all ideas in my brain.
Throwing it out there.
But who knows what I'll actually do. I don't even know what I'll actually do. I've also had the idea for ages ago, and I know I've tweeted about this because you specifically gave me a much funnier idea, Cinder. I had the idea to run just some sort of, big gaming tournament. And I didn't want to, plan it, I wanted to host it. So, my idea in my brain was basically, I was picturing something like Mario Kart or Smash Bros. A game where there's a clear, there's clear commentary that you can give and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, have people, do that. And I just commentate? Is that the right word? I don't know.
Commentate? Yeah.
over their streams of it. Or, I don't know. I'd figure out a way. But... Apple mushroom.
Yeah.
But then I tweeted about it, and you were like, it'd be so much funnier to do it in a game that you don't actually know. Like, you specifically said to do it in something like Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's like, oh man, like Red Eyes Black Dragon, that card sounds sick. I'm rooting for that one.
Yeah, and it actually fucking sucks.
Like,
You just don't know.
but I do think that would be so much funnier is to do it in a game that I know nothing about. Yu-Gi-Oh would be a good one for that. I don't know much about
Definitely,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
'cause I sure as hell know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Everything I know about Yu-Gi-Oh, I know from Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, which is a game that, like, it came out before the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Rule set came out. So,
Yeah.
in other words, it's useless. Oh, he's hiding. Look at him. He's hiding in there.
He's scared.
And now he's dead.
Poor fucking guy. Alright, I will be right back.
Yeah, no worries. But I don't know. I've got so many fucking ideas. I just need the time and the ability to do them all. That's the main part for me, is just time. Hello! How's it going? I'm glad. But yeah, I've got like... Whew. Sorry, I woke up very early today, so I'm like very big sleepy. And probably after we're done this stream, I'm gonna go have a fat nap if I can. You can't fuse your whole hand together to summon Exodia? Look, you might be able to, I don't fucking know. No, that's the one part of Yu-Gi-Oh! I do know. There's the different parts of Exodia. I know that. Because Exodia is relevant in, like, the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then, like, never again, if I remember correctly. They really make Exodia seem like he's gonna be a big deal.
I'm back.
And then, you know...
My stock looks beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Who's a big deal?
Exodia in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, the one with the fat cock? Yeah, that makes sense.
But, like, I was saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans, because I truly don't know. But, like, to my knowledge, Exodia's, like... Ah, I didn't mean to run into this one. I can't even see it. Okay, it's red.
What is he? Oh, he's red. Damn, we were hopeful.
But, like, I think Exodia's relevant in, like, the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, considered a big deal in that episode, and then never again in, like, the entire series.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but, like, you would think that someone else would just also use Exodia at some point. If Exodia is, like, that big a deal. Like, Yugi can't be the only fucking person to have that strategy. Okay,
Well,
they do
I think
fix
in
a
the
person
show-
with an Exodia deck? Okay.
Probably, but I think in the show they have, like, a certain number of cards. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a big deal that Kaiba has. He wants all the Blue Eyes White Dragons to one up anyway. Just be like fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, and then there's, like, the Egyptian god cards.
Yeah.
I remember watching, like, the first season of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime.
I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh, but I watched a lot of Digimon. I watched the first 2 seasons.
Oh, Digimon was my fucking shit. I watched a lot of the, like, what I can only describe as early morning anime. Or at least it was early morning for me. I would like get up at 6. Not because I needed to be up by then, just because I was a child who would wake up ridiculously early. And still do that a lot as an adult, unfortunately. But, oh my god, these fucking applins need to stop hiding in the grass. Or in, like, these bushes, because they're making me so nervous that I'm gonna miss one. I have to, like, comb every single little area. But, yeah, it was like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon or Digimon, Mew Mew Power. Sailor Moon, like, all sorts of shows like that.
As I know, as a kid, I loved watching Pokemon, but for early mornings, because like sometimes my mom would let me watch like TV after I woke up before school if I was all ready, but school always started at 8, and Pokemon always started at 8. And I was like, what the fuck? Every day, they're like, Mom, let me watch this episode, please. And she's like, no, you gotta go to work, buddy. I'm like, ah. It was so devastating.
Just let me watch this one episode of Pokemon, please.
Yeah. I remember one of my favorite episodes in the black and white anime was when they fought Roxy. Because obviously, like, Roxy's an early game one in black and white too.
Yeah,
but, like, he was already on his, like, 7th or 8th gym in the show.
Yeah.
And when they introduced her, they're like, should we evolve her Pokemon, give her a wheezing? They're like, no, let's just juice the fuck out of her coughing. So she had a normal coughing, and Ash was like, oh, this will be a piece of cake. And then he, like, mollywopped 3 of his mons or some shit. He's like, why is his coughing so strong? That always stuck out to me as a kid. Like, wow, you could just have a baby mon just be powerful as shit for no reason?
See, I was an early Pokemon anime person. Like, I stopped watching the Pokemon anime at Sinnoh.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, fucking, like, Kanto Pokemon anime had, like, Bellsprout in the Elite Four taking Ash's Bulbasaur and just, like, suplexing him. Like,
yeah, I remember that.
like going, like picking him up by the foot and just going whack, 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 whack
Yeah.
on either side
Like
of
Hulk
him.
does to Loki in the fucking Avengers. Like, what did this guy do?
Wasn't there a group of people in the Pokemon anime who were anti-evolution? Probably.
Wouldn't surprise me. I know I stopped watching Gen 6. I don't think I ever watched any of Gen 6. Because there's a point when I was a kid when we stopped watching, like, just, like, normal TV, and my mom was like, well, I'm gonna stop paying for cable. Nick and I were like, okay. Because I was about the points where we started watching a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, we weren't even watching TV a lot. So I just stopped. I just didn't get that chance.
Yeah, like, I stopped watching the Pokemon anime out of protest when Veronica Taylor stopped voicing Ash. Which sounds bad. Because I can't remember her name, but the voice actress who did Ash after is still really good. But I don't know, it wasn't the Ash voice I was used to, so it threw me off.
I don't like it. This is my Ash.
Yeah, basically. But that was my mental protest. It was like, this isn't my Ash Ketchum.
Random fun fact I learned. You can continue after this. But, you know the voice actors for Pikachu? How they're the same in Japanese and English?
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, that voice actress is also the voice actress for Tony Chopper in One Piece. And I didn't know that.
Huh. Voice actors are amazing. Like,
I love
their
voice actors.
versatility is honestly insane. Yeah, it's different in that
I
means
would
it's
love to be a
bad.
voice actor
I just...
and just, like, use my voice for something.
I don't know. was. Just the different Ash voice really threw me off, and I didn't like it.
That's fair though.
But
Because like sometimes as a kid, you never notice that shit, and other times you notice it immediately, and you just fucking hate it.
yeah,
You
and
hate
that's
this change,
exactly
even
what
if
it
it's
was.
like inconsequential.
Like I noticed it the second like Ash spoke, and I was like, no, this isn't right. This isn't. What did you do to him?
Where's my goat?
But oh my god, this fucking Applin is not gonna show up. I don't think we're gonna learn if Great Tusk likes Pop-Tarts.
These guys not showing up. That means we're
Appleton would
0-2 for the Applins.
Appleton would be so good against a ground type Titan too. And also just, I love it. Like, very selfishly, I love Appleton so much. Or Flapple. I love them both. But again, it probably would be an Appleton. I have a preference. I'm glad we've gotten like the Applin line as like kind of a little worm type thing. But and I'm not sure what other type it would be. Granted, I don't know, I'm confident they could think of something. But I kind of expected, like, the first time we got a worm, for it to be, like, a bookworm. And I think...
Bookworm would be cute.
I think you could make another, like... Well, now they've made the dragon pun with that type of worm. So, like, I don't think they'd do that again. But... I don't know, I think you could make a cute little, like... worm sticking out of a book Pokemon.
Yeah, he's Psychic Bug because he's very smart.
Yeah!
He reads the book.
Yeah, Blipbug does kind of have that vibe. Blipbug looks like a fucking nerd.
He's
I
a
see that with
caterpillar, I think.
But Blipbug does look like an absolute
we
nerd.
need to shove Blipbug into a locker immediately.
Oh my god, that's another stream idea I want to do. Sorry, that sounds bad out of context, but I
Bullying the
wanna,
little bug creatures.
I want to do a stream where I take the middle stage Evos of every, like, 3-stage line and rate them based on what high school cliques I think they'd be in. Because it occurred to me that a lot of them look like fucking losers. And I want to bully a lot of them.
Yeah, Marshamp's the kid that sits in the corner of the fucking cafeteria because he eats the napkins and not the food, so no one really wants to talk to him.
Yeah, no, that exact type of shit, though. Like, I'm trying to think of a good other example of one that would be considered cooler. But...
You know Grovile's, like, popular.
Oh, Grovile's that fucking, like... He's a kid that absolutely has kind of edgelord energy, but people actually kind of like and respect him for it.
Yeah, and, like, he tries to sound more cool, but his mom really... He's like, oh, I gotta look cool. Leave me alone, Mom.
Raboot is another one that I think would be really fun, because Raboot, like, one of my favorite little things about Raboot is that in Pokemon Camp, when Raboot is, like, happy, he'll, like, take his hands out of his pockets and get all excited for a second, and then almost realize that he's doing that, and is like, I've gotta act cool, I've gotta act cool!
No, cool.
So he's absolutely, like a popular kid that's a secret huge fucking nerd. And, you know, occasionally, like, one of his more nerdy friends that he has in secret, of course, will buy him, like a copy of a new manga he's reading, and he'll be like, man, this is so fucking sick! I mean, why are you giving me this?
Yeah, cool, whatever.
Like, yeah, no, that's exactly it. He's gotta learn that skill. And Cinderace, I think, is where he starts finally embracing it and realizes, like, I can be a jock that likes sports and like anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, copy of the Pokemon manga. Okay, I'm gonna start slowly killing these Applin. And maybe some of them will start to shine? I don't know. That's my hope, at least. I don't...
Hopefully we get some.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling we won't, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what other mid-stage Evos would be in what places, but... Oh, yeah, no, Metapod and Kakuna are both bullied. That's why they're in their shell. Because they're bullied.
Yeah.
I know the chance is so small that I want us to get an Applin in the Frumlock so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I want it. I want it so bad. I don't see it happening, but I want it.
That would be deep. What would Diplin be? He's a middle stage, he counts.
Oh, I guess he is, yeah. Diplin is a fucking weird one. Ah! I didn't want to run into that Applin. Diplin gets really cool. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they become, really. Diplin, I feel like, is that kid that's, like, always eating snacks. Like, just always has candy.
Yeah.
Like, it's in the middle of class, you guys are taking a test, and you just hear, like, someone open a candy bar, and you turn and it's Diplin.
He's trying his hardest to not be seen. But it's like the loudest candy bar you've ever fucking heard.
Yeah, he's trying his hardest to be quiet, but he's not doing a good job. And then the teacher confiscates it, and he pulls out another one from somewhere, like... Apple cute, Guralina cute. How you doing, Guralina? I hope you're doing lovely. These Applin are not showing up, and they make me very sad. I'm gonna have the big cry about it. You're just waking up? Oh, God, I wish. Like... That's not true. I'm more productive in the morning. I just wish I had waken up later. Guys, we can't do this entire tier list now. You're gonna make me need to open up a middle stage Evos tier list. We're sorting too many of them. Quick, someone redeem tier list time.
Primate?
That is a joke, but...
Yeah, Primate's the dude that thought he peaked in high school. It was so fucking sad. He was so mad about it. He then got better. That's Annihilate.
Annihilate is better? Getting so angry he fucking died is better?
He's cool as fuck, though. Are you telling me Annihilate isn't peak?
No, Annihilate is sick. I love Annihilate, but... What makes me really sad? The fact that Annihilate has a shiny that's, like, barely any different.
Yeah.
Early on in this, one of the shinies I could have, like, hunted for was Mankey. And I was like, ooh, Annihilate? I fucking love Annihilate! Let's do it! But then I looked it up and I was like, oh, I don't want to hunt for this then, if it's, like, barely any different. Granted, I do have some on here that aren't too different. Like, look, Diglett's, the only difference between shiny Diglett and normal Diglett is the color of its nose. But
at least that's, like, noticeable.
yeah, like, that was my main thing, is I wanted to do something that was actually noticeable. And, like, Mankey and Primeape are both, I think, like, a greenish color in their shinies.
Yeah.
But Annihilate is, like, I think a bit bluer.
Yeah, he's a bit sadder.
Yeah, I could have just done a Primeape, I guess, but I like Annihilate. Applin, Applin, please, please shine for me. Please stop hiding here in the trees, and please, please shine for me. I just want a little Applin. I just want a little guy. But it's like, no. No, we ain't gonna shine. That's fine.
This guy's not real. Green apples don't exist.
I literally had one this morning. I know they exist.
Uh-huh.
You're replaying Ni no Kuni too? Ni no Kuni is a good series. I have so many games that I still need to play, but the My Sims Cozy Bundle came out, and so My Sims has been just consuming me. And I'm gonna be real, folks, it's not that good. Like, it's a game that is mid at best, but I'm having a blast. It just feels like my childhood is back.
Mm-hmm.
Have I finished Ni no Kuni before? I haven't finished any of the Ni no Kuni games. I've just been playing them. The exploit to mass spawn apples in a single spot on the tree should still work. I don't know what that exploit is. I'm not familiar. No, I've only played bits and pieces of Ni no Kuni. For some reason, that is a title that is very hard to say, while my nose is very stuffed up. Nino Kuni. There we go. I was about to be like, who the fuck is messaging me? Then I noticed it was a giant Bulbasaur plush that you sent like an hour ago.
Oh, did you not see that?
No.
Yeah. I saw it. I figured you might want to see it.
No, it's perfect. I do appreciate it. I need more Pokemon plushes. If anyone wants to get me Pokemon plushes, I mean, my birthday is next month. It's coming up. Like, now's the time. That is a joke. Don't buy me shit.
I just might.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
You know I'll buy you shit back, motherfucker.
That's called gift giving.
Yeah. I'll buy you shit back. Basically, a tree in front of the front entrance of the base, and after a picnic sandwich with a grass spawn increase, you can have your Pokemon continuously auto-battle the same spot till a shiny comes out. Well, part of the problem with that is that I don't have the shiny sandwiches, because shiny badge quest. But, noted.
Good to know, good to know.
I might have to keep that in mind. I haven't saved for a while, so I should probably do that. Oh boy, my mouse is hovering over your wish list. Bitch, don't you dare!
Do it. It would be funny.
I don't know if I still have the throne integration thing, so it might pop up on stream if you do. I used to have that, but I haven't, like, checked to see if it works for a long time, so I don't know if it still does. Where the fuck are all these shinies? Just give me a little green apple. Give me a little Granny Smith. Or Grampy Smith. I'm not picky. You were just playing Pokemon Clover? Pokemon Clover is so fun. Pokemon Clover is a great ROM hack.
I need to play ROM hack. I don't think I played like any, like a whole lot of Pokemon ROM hacks, like the ones where they have like their own Pokemon. I want to try playing Fool's Gold. That sounds fun.
Fool's Gold is so
I've never
good.
played Fool's Gold.
Fool's Gold is really fun.
I know they have Thinlax and they have the Gargoyle Gligar.
Yeah, Fool's Gold is really, really, really good. I played Fool's Gold before it had, like, its Gen 3 update, too. Now there's, like, Gen 3 Pokemon
There's a Gen 3 one? What?
Yeah, there's Gen 3
Oh,
Pokemon
shit.
in it. Like, it's still Crystal, but they added Gen 3 Pokemon.
That's cool as fuck. I hope they added the bowling balls field.
Death, what the fuck did you do?
That would be peak.
He bought me a gift on Steam, too, instead. I don't think he bought me anything. Oops, I forgot I still had that. He bought me Cat Cafe Manager. Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Nice.
You know I'm gonna have to buy 4 more games on Steam to make it a perfect, like, multiple of 5 now, though.
Yeah, forgot about that.
I'm very anal in that regard. My Steam games list needs to be a multiple of 5. Either a 0 or a 5. Guralina, are we not friends on Discord? Oh, okay, you just sent me a video on the shiny shit. I apologize. I thought we were friends on Discord. I haven't played Clover in a very long time, Tay, so I'm not... Honestly, I can't even remember which starter I picked. I want to say I played Clover, like, one of my first years of university. So, like... I've been out of school now for... 4 years? 5 years? So I played Clover a spiced minute ago. There's a lot of really good Pokemon ROM hacks, though. Fool's Gold is really, really solid.
I need to play more, but, like, obviously my favorite right now is Radical Red. I fucking love Radical Red.
Radical Red is really solid. My main thing is that I don't... When I'm playing Pokemon, I don't want to play... Unless I'm specifically, like, doing a Nuzlocke or something. I don't want to play a hard game. Like,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Pokemon is my baby game. It's my brain off at the end of the day game that I play just to unwind. So I don't want to play a game that's also hard. So I've done my one run in Radical Red, and that's it. And now I'm like, I'm probably
Radical Red for me
never gonna touch it again.
is so fun because I like doing different types, and it almost feels like a puzzle game. Where, like, I know I can beat this guy with only fire types, I just need to find out the right configuration. Like, I remember doing fire type only, it was when Gen 8 they came out, and there was no Gen 9. I remember you had, like, you had, like, 6 or 7 different fire types before rock. But your best strategy, the only strategy I could do to beat it was to grab, like, 3 fucking Houndours. Or Houndours. Your starter, Charmander, and then, like, a Ponyta or something. And those in combination were able to beat Brock, and I just thought that was so cool.
Hell yeah. How about Unbound?
But yeah, I need to play.
I haven't
That's
played
something I have
Unbound,
not
I don't
tapped
think.
into. Yeah, I never played Unbound. Apparently Unbound is very similar to Radical Red, so I should definitely try it. But like, I never played like the Snakewood, what was the other Insurgents. I know Insurgents was a really popular one.
Insurgents has really cool, like, custom mons. Like, the Delta forms are really, really neat. The story in Insurgents is so laughably edgy. Like...
Is it?
Like, it's... There's edgy, but then there's, like, cringe edgy. And this is cringe edgy.
Okay, now I think I have to play it now.
Like...
I have to try that shit. And then obviously you've got Infinite Fusion, which isn't a ROM hack, I've learned. It's technically a fan game.
Yeah, same with Insurgents. But, I mean, look, same shit, different toilet, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, they have the Delta emulator on iPhone now.
Yeah.
And so I've been playing like Heart Gold, and I was like, oh, I could probably play Infinite Fusion. And I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, Infinite Fusion's a fan game that uses its own thing. I'm like, fuck, you're right. I can't get Infinite Fusion on my phone.
I've been replaying Infinite Fusion, and that's been hella fun. I still really want to do a grass type only run of Infinite Fusion on stream. I think that'd be really good. Like, just...
Yeah, I need to replay it again. I haven't played it since we started fucking doing it. And we just would send each other the silly guys we found back and forth.
That was fun. We should go back. Well,
that was awesome.
Restart
Yeah, we definitely
it because I fucking don't. I don't know if I still
I don't have that shit
save,
either, don't worry.
But, like...
I remember I had the, like a Charmander Clefable
I just
fusion
remember...
that you killed instantly.
I just remember
and I was
the
so
pit
sad that I...
slime. It
The
was...
what?
It was like a... I want to say Kabuto and, I don't know, something else. But it was just a piss slime.
Oh, the piss... I remember the piss slime.
Yeah!
Yeah. I remember when I did my casual playthrough, I had a Bayonet Jirachi, and it was just a floppy-ass Jirachi doll. And I was like, this is peak. This might be peak.
Yeah, no, that's the thing with Infinite Fusion, is that, like, they really let artists just pop off. And it's like, if you have a cool idea, like, go.
And it only got better with time, I think.
Yeah, and, like, now there's the ability in the game with, like, every Pokemon you catch to immediately choose, like, which sprite for it that you want to use. So if, like, a Pokemon...
you can? So
yeah.
you can...
So, like, if a Pokemon has multiple sprites, you can just, like, filter through and choose your favorite.
That's cool.
It's so fun. Gurulina, something nice about myself is that I'm a very good cat mom. I spoil Lucky, I think, the perfectly right amount. Like, not to the point where he's a untitled little shit, even though he still is an untitled little shit. But, you know, like, I give him special food every now and then, and, like, buy him new toys regularly, and make sure that he feels as loved as he makes Captain and I feel. Because he really is, like, the most affectionate cat that I've at least ever had and ever met. I don't think we're gonna find an Applin.
It's so sad. She's so sad.
My compliment to you is that I love the fact that you love edgy shit as much as you do. Because it makes it so fun, you know, when we do something like play Pokemon XD together and all of our Pokemon are named shit like, you know...
Like Blood Edge.
Yeah, like... and it's so cringy, and I kind of adore it. Dark Blade, yeah, exactly. Malice. Although Malice is kind of a perfect name for a Shroomish. Not so much for a Breloom, but for a Shroomish, yes.
Breloom's so happy. Shroomish, he has anger in his heart.
Well, our headcanon was that, like, Shroomish is the type of fucking Pokemon that, like, Shroomish is the type of bitch that will complain about literally anything. Like, you know, will go into work and someone will be like, oh, how's your day, Shroomish? And they'll be like, oh, they ran out of, like, vanilla flavoring at the Starbucks. And, like, now I just have a normal coffee instead of a vanilla coffee.
Yeah, the most infuriating people that you could ever fucking meet.
Like, the most first world problems type complainer.
Mm-hmm.
But he's, like, that pissed about everything. Whether it's a legit, like, problem or not. He will have the same anger about his oven breaking down as he will about, like, you know, accidentally spilling, some soda on, like, his keyboard. They're on my favorite sugar substitute, and I had to use regular sugar, and I'm gonna die of a heart attack. Yeah, that energy. And then, Breloom is shroomish after he's gone to a lot of therapy and has worked out his anger issues. And now he has almost the exact opposite way of viewing the world, where it's just like, well, whatever makes you happy. Oh, man. Oh, my car broke down. Well, that would be expensive, but that could be worse. You're seeing a movie. What movie are you seeing, Juan Chuante? Brother prefers to be called Now. Yeah. How long did you want to go, Cinder?
Ideally, get relatively soon.
Okay, I will...
So I could lay down.
Yeah, same.
My back's killing me. I'm hunched over my goblin ass chair.
I'll do, 5 more resets and then kill off the outbreak. And then
Alright.
we'll end there, and hopefully someone will decide to shine. Sonic Movie 3, is that out? I have not been keeping up to date on recent movies. The only movie I know that's in theaters is Wicked. Next month. Got it. And Wicked I still need to see. But I've got to wait till December, till my little sister's home. Which has been difficult for me as a musical theater stan, but that's fine. I still haven't even seen the Sonic movie 2. Like, I've only seen the first one.
I haven't seen any.
And from what I've gathered, like, the second one was actually good. The first one was not. Or maybe that's just my, my Sonic hatred showing. I shouldn't say hatred. I don't hate
Sonic hater.
I don't hate
Fucking
Sonic.
hate that guy.
I just...
Pisses me off.
I can...
Blue ass runs fast. Hope he hits a wall.
I have played, and in my entire life, in terms of Sonic games, I have played, Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Mania, Sonic Heroes, and, like, Sonic Adventure 2, but mostly the Chow Garden. And so...
All I have is Sonic Riders on the GameCube. That's it.
And I can really only say that of those games, the only one I really liked was Mania. I mean, I love the Chow Garden, like I said, but I can't compliment Cinder, that's illegal. I can only
What the fuck
bully
did I
him.
do?
I don't know.
You know what? You must not know how
him.
things work around here. I just get yelled at.
That's the nature of our friendship.
That's just how it goes.
The stupid.
I thought,
fucking
no, I thought he was green too.
Oh my god! I got so excited!
We're like, he's red.
Yeah.
Just like all the other ones.
I think this is my second? I don't know. Okay, legit, Cinder, I have known you for, like, the entire duration of me being a VTuber. That's no joke. I've known Cinder, I want to say, I want to say
years now?
yeah, like, well, I'm coming up on my 4th year of VTubing in May. So yeah, we've known each other for like 3 years.
I know you debuted like literally 2 months before.
Yeah.
Before I appeared.
But Cinder has been, throughout the entirety of the time I've known him, nothing but the sweetest, like, most caring person and, like, the best fucking friend that anyone could ask for. I can always rely on this dude to, like, be there for me if I need to vent about something, or just, like, to fucking send me cute pictures of his pets, or a dumb meme, or whatever. And it's genuinely the best, and he is, like, one of the best friends any person could ask for.
I do have 2 stupid-looking dogs.
Yeah, they're great. I feel bad. I feel like I don't send you nearly enough pics of Lucky in response.
It's okay. I never get as many pet pics as I sent, and I'm okay with it.
I gotta start returning the favor, though. At least a little bit more. Come on, Applin. I want a shiny Applin so fucking bad. Maybe I need to start crying. It worked for Mareep. That's how I got Mareep. Death was there
Shed some
with me.
tears.
I started crying mostly as a bit, but I think part of it was real. And then it shined, like, very shortly after that, so... Yeah, no, Cinder has an absurd amount of just pet pics and memes.
Yeah, so I just recently, like, re-put all of the extra, like, dog pictures I have in my phone. Of just Mabel and Stella, my new puppy, I have 600.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I feel like I take a lot of pics of Lucky, but I don't have that many. Like, to be fair, as much as I love Lucky, there's only so many pictures I can get of him sleeping. Like, cats are... I remember when I was a kid, I had to do a, like, project, it was for, like, I don't know if people are familiar with this, but, like, it was for 4-H, which is...
Yeah, we had 4-H.
Okay. Sometimes I mention that
I was
to
not
people...
expecting you to fucking say that. I thought that was, like, an Indiana thing.
No!
But, yeah.
I think it's just, I was gonna say, I think it's mostly just a farming community thing. Like...
Yeah. I could definitely see it. I would definitely say that.
Because all the people I know that are actively involved with it as adults are farmers for a living.
Yeah. Most of it's farming, like, type shit. Like, showing animals and stuff.
Yeah. But, for those who aren't aware, basically, the best way I can describe it is, the idea behind it was to introduce you to, like, new skills and stuff. And, like, basically, Girl or Boy Scouts-esque skills. But you spend, like, an entire year on one thing. Or, like, half the year or something. I don't remember. But I did a unit on, like, pets So I did a unit on, like, my cat, Jasmine, who was the grumpiest old girl in the world. I loved her to bits. But you had to do, as one of my, like, projects for this, like, a day in the life of your pet. So I took a picture of Jasmine sleeping in 3 different locations, which I thought was both hilarious and a perfect descriptor of my, like, old cat who 90% of what she did was sleep. But, like, the instructor got mad at me and said that didn't count because I couldn't just get photos of her sleeping because she, like, it had to be a day in the life. I'm like, this is a day in the life of my cat.
Have you ever seen what a fucking cat is, jackass?
Ask my fucking parents. This is a day in the life of our cat. I was clever about it too. I got her, like, moving around because she slept in 3 different spots. I didn't do all the same spot. She did get up and walk around, but just to move to a different spot to sleep. I don't know, it was just like me and like 2 other girls doing this, and both of them had dogs, and dogs are like so much more, you know, all over the place than a cat.
Yeah.
So I think the instructor was just expecting me to have similar photos, and it's like, that's not what cats do. Hate to break it to you, but... Okay, I think this is supposed to be the last reset. I say supposed to be, because I'm telling you right now, I'm doing at least one more. But...
Supposed to be, because it will be.
Look, I'm hoping. Where's this little green baby? Please. Please shine for me. Please. It's not wanting to shine. No little green apple today, I don't think.
Maybe next time.
And now I cry. Again, I do technically have one, but I don't want to use gifted shinies for this. That feels cheating.
It's cringe. Especially after you search for so long and didn't find one, it just feels eh.
It feels so cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, I found the last few shinies really quickly, so I think this is making up for that. Like, we found Pop-Tart pretty quick. I found my Tinkatuff, like, remarkably fast. Like, I think I was only hunting for that one for, like, 10 minutes. That was the fastest hunt I've ever done. I couldn't tell in the bushes, and I was hopeful. But, and then... Fungus was a decent hunt. But Oricorio was pretty quick, too. God damn it! Why does Shiny Applin hate me? All I've done is love it. All I've ever done is love every little bit of its line. From Applin, to Flapple, to Appleton, to Diplin, to Hydrapple. I love them all. and yet they forsake me. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you love it too much. Maybe I gotta tone it down a peg.
Gotta be the. I don't even like Apple that much.
Actually,
I wouldn't even care if the grade 1 showed up.
yeah, you know what? It's fine, I guess. Yeah, like, I mean, a shiny's a shiny, but that would be fine.
He ain't no shiny Fugus, let me tell you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've got far cooler shinies, like, I've got a mint-colored deer. Like... Pokemon from the outbreak have dispersed. I will beat up
Unfortunate.
the ones that are here.
This last guy.
Well, the last group, because one still could technically spawn through me beating these guys up, but... I'm sorry, Applin. I have failed you. Rip. What? Why'd you beat up the Shroodle? What did he do? Really after
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Applin blood. Okay, so next time, if we get a shiny Applin, or an Applin hunt, you just gotta approach it very, like, passively. You gotta be like, yeah, this is cool.
I guess it'd be cool if they get a shiny app.
Yeah, like, it'd be a fine shiny, I guess. Yeah, I guess it would be okay. Whatever.
You can't be too excited.
God damn it. Ugh, that makes me sad. I really wanted a shiny Applin. But we can't get shinies all the time. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you had fun hanging out with Cinder and I. And Cinder, thank you for joining.
No problem.
Y'all haven't yet, make sure to follow Cinder. Cause Cinder
I just
is
might have a Twitch.
pretty freaking cool. You just might.
I stream sometimes.
You just might have a Twitch. Maybe, possibly.
It's possible.
Sometimes I have a Twitch. On occasion.
Only when I feel like it.
Okay. As for schedule for this week, that will be posted on the socials. Probably later today. I really just need to confirm collabs, but that's it. So yeah, you can tune in to my socials to figure out the schedule later. But for now, who is streaming that we are going to raid into? Lots of people are streaming. It's a Sunday. But that's the problem. So many people are streaming that I'm like, who do we raid into?
Who do I pick?
It's like picking your favorite children. It's just I shouldn't refer refer to, friends as children, but let's raid into... Yes, Death, we will be doing Horizon. for sure. We will be finishing that on Saturday. So that'll for sure be happening. If you guys tune into Deathstream, we'll be doing that. Let's read into Cat. Let's read into some Mythical Menagerie lovely. Cat is playing some Like a Dragonation. So we're gonna raid into her. Cat is a lovely fellow member of Mythical Menagerie, aka the stream team that I'm a part of, and many other lovely beings are a part of. If you don't know us, you can check us out there. But we're raiding into Cat, so you can learn more about her if you tune in. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you had fun. And I will see you tomorrow for probably Divinity with Arcnon, but I'm not too sure. Arcnon and I haven't confirmed that yet. So, see you. Bye.
Goodbye.